Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a channel segment with Daniel. But before I get started on that, I am going to do a live channel. That's going to be on Sunday, May 30th, this coming Sunday, depending on when you're watching this. So hopefully you catch this before the live channel so that you can catch the live channel if you want to. I'm going to have my son sitting next to me. He's going to be able to read me your questions, and then we'll have Daniel answer those for you. So if you're interested in that, mark your calendars. That's this Sunday, May 30th, depending on when you're watching this, May 30th, 2021. And that's going to be 1 p.m. Pacific time. The announcements, I put the announcement up and I put it on my Facebook page. If you forget, go to one of those places. It should show up on your YouTube as well as on my Facebook page. And I will be putting it on my website as well. So if you forget what I said it was going to be, either come to this video or one of those other places, right? All right, let's go get Daniel and find out what he has to say for us today. And maybe that's going to get us ready for what we want to ask for Sunday, right? Okay, so I'm going to go get Daniel and we will find out. Oh, and don't forget, the new series is starting for the workshops. That's going to be the what did I call that? The key, I'm going to read it. The key to your light is within is the first of a series of soul repair workshops. The soul repair workshops, from what I understand, are going to prepare us in a form of our own self-love, our own preservation of healing, and all of this different stuff that's going to be going on. It's a 1 hour versus the 2 hour I usually do. It's a 1 hour. And this series, I believe all of them are going to be 1 hour. And what that's doing is preparing us for the next series, of which I don't know what it's going to be yet, but that is the information that comes in when I focus on what is this next series supposed to be about. So I do know it's about our soul repair, self-love, knowing we're worthy, knowing that we deserve, and getting out of some old energy. And it's so cool because I set that all up, and then I realized as I was reading about this last full moon that we just had, with everything going on with that, it's kind of doing the same thing. So energetically, the universe is trying to prepare us for what's next. And so this series will help in supporting that energy, that frequency, and what we're supposed to be doing to get ready. Okay. All right, let's go get Daniel. No more delays. I'm going to go do that. Okay. There's been a lot of shifting, a lot of changing, a lot of vibrational frequency, fluxing, and different astrological things moving in and out. And a lot of you have been feeling this energy, feeling the change, feeling the pull, feeling the tug, feeling the heaviness and the elated energies at the same time. Things are going good, things are going not so good, whatever it might be. You might have a little bit of both going on. You might just be feeling like sleeping. You might be feeling like a lot of energy is moving through. And you are probably starting to notice as you move forward in this time that you are stepping into some changes. Some things are a little bit different. Maybe your home life is different. Maybe work life is different. Maybe your tug and feelings of what it is you want to do in your future is different. Maybe you used to want to move here and have property and be self-sufficient and grow plants and food and have a community. And now maybe you're finding yourself wanting to move somewhere else and be doing something else and having a whole new shift in awareness. And we want to say to you, if that is happening for you, don't you worry about it, because your higher selves are guiding you perfectly through this. Your higher self, your councils, your collectives, your galactic ones, they're all moving you through this perfectly. And as we talked about many times, the timelines. If something that drastic is shifting, it means you shifted into a different timeline. You shifted into a different frequency or frame of reference for what it is that's needed in your future. And so as you sit with it, just make sure it feels right to you, and that is the right thing to do. For some of you, it may be that you used to be pulled to this area of the planet. Now you're pulled to that area of the planet, but the plan is still the same. And so we say, trust that as well. So lots of big things coming in, lots of people wanting to move, wanting to relocate, wanting to have different things going on, wanting new jobs, wanting something different to happen. And that is all there as motivational inspiration, as something that is moving you in the direction that you are meant to be moved into, and just cradling you into your next frequency, into your next phase of your life, into your next part of your journey. And we do say again, enjoy it. Now we are having a most interesting vision in our mind right now, and it is just a plain gray rock with a happy face on it. And so as we find these things interesting and we decide to share them with you, what we want to do is we want you, if you see a rock that looks like it has a happy face on it, one, take a picture of it. That's very rare. But if you see a rock with a happy face on it, let us find out, what is your message for those of you who see the happy rock? Happy rock, that is what we want to call it. If you see the happy rock, your message is to pay attention to the next signs that you see. They're going to be very significant for you. We want to say the next 7 things you see are going to be significant. So maybe you're standing by this rock. Maybe this rock is something that you're standing by, and you're going to look around and you're going to see if you can create a message from what it is that is around you. If you see it on social media or TV or something of that nature, stop and pause for a moment and think about, what were they talking about on television? Or what was it that I just looked at on this page or something? There is a message that is looming around you. And it may be the next thing that is said to you is very significant. It may be that you make a decision that moves you forward. We want to also tell you, as we say, you make a decision that moves you forward. The rock means yes. So if you are asking a question and all of a sudden you see a happy face rock, then the rock means yes. Yes, you are moving in the right direction. Yes, you are making the right decision. Yes, you are on the right path, doing the right thing. The answer is yes. If you are asking, should I take this trip? Yes, you should take the trip. If you are asking, should I buy this car? Yes, you should buy the car. That is what the happy rock is there to tell you. The answer is yes, you're moving in the right direction. There's messages all around you. Start paying attention. There's some synchronicities lining up for you. It is a sign for you to keep enjoying this lifetime. You know, we have been talking about pink flamingos and rainbows and fluffy kittens and all kinds of different things. And it is fun to give you all something to brighten your day. When you see these things, we hope that it brings a smile to you as you think about the desires and the wishes and the hopes that you are creating, especially when you're going through transitional times where it may not feel like that is actually happening for you. But we want you to know that these are our way of setting it up. This is the universe's way of setting it up to keep you on track, to show you a little encouragement, show you some demonstration that your manifestations are coming into alignment with you, and they may come in a little different way than what you might expect, but they're coming and they're going to be better than you expected. If they're either going to be what you expected or better than you expected, right? And so you move forward with that, and we call it in that way for everyone. All those things that you have been asking for, working towards, longing for, wanting for, it is all coming, and it is coming in a way that is going to surprise you in such a beautiful, beautiful way. And so it is very exciting times, very exciting. And we want you to step into that. It is very exciting times. Don't get caught up in the illusion of the other things that are happening in the world. Remember, we tell you this often. You are in that matrix, right? You are in that playground of life. And if you can keep your mind on the things that you desire, focusing on the things that you desire that make you happy, that bring you joy, you're going to help the planet more by being in that space than being in the doom and the gloom and the things that are frustrating and aggravating, right? Look at the 2 different frequencies you are creating. Which one is serving the planet better? Which one is raising the vibration of the planet? It is not to say lend a blind eye to the things that are happening around you, but it is to say watch the energy that you put into it. Watch the energy that is coming out of your reaction, because that is going to be something that moves forward. It's a signature, it's a vibration, it is an intention that you are putting forward into the planet and you are adding to the collective. So as the collective keeps reshaping, reforming, realizing that their vibrations need to be brighter, lighter, easier, playful, more free, then as more and more of the collective see this as a world that is joyful and full of freedoms and love and expansion, then it's going to start creating more and more and more of that. And so you are creating the reality that you live in. Yes, yes, yes. You all know, blah, 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 right? And so we just say it to you as a reminder because we know that we just moved through some very heavy energy and we're moving into a time where you are stepping into creation, but you are also working with the astrology of the Mercury in retrograde, where things might feel like they're standing still, but it's giving you time to get clear, to really understand what you want, to move through the emotions that show up for you that are in the way. And as you become more clear, then at the end of this cycle, you are going to step into a much lighter version of this manifestation than you could have ever imagined, a higher vibration of it. And so let your minds just go into the clarity. If you are feeling a mood, be in the mood. Be in the mood, but be careful about taking action. Pause and make sure that you are moving through the mood perfectly so that you are not reacting from the mood, but that you are learning from it. Where is this coming from? Why do I feel this way? What is this that is surfacing within me? And whether it's joy or sorrow, you need to understand where it is coming from so that when you move forward, you know you are making the right decision for you, yourself and your future as you are in the playground, right? So as you are looking, as we are looking around at you, we want to say Janet. Janet is the name that comes to mind. Janet, Janet, Janet. So if you are a Janet, your middle name is Janet, you know a Janet, maybe you're married to a Janet, maybe you want to name your child Janet. I don't know. We're giving you all kinds of ideas, but with this name, what we are seeing is we are seeing also a yellow daisy coming around Janet. That is your sign from a loved one from the other side that is saying, I love you and I'm with you. And if there is a special event coming up for you, it is good for you to know. And this might be a message for many of you if it's resonating, but it is important for you to know that the loved ones that you desire to be at this special event, they will be there with you in the spiritual form and energetic form. And they want to show you signs that they're going to be there. And so the yellow daisies, that is one that they are going to be there. So if you're seeing that, that is your sign that your loved ones are going to be there, and everyone can take that message. But for some reason, the name Janet seemed very profound. And so we want to put that out there. We want to scan the audience some more. There are some of you that are experiencing what we are thinking we are experiencing a headache. And so we want you to place, we're seeing some pressure points. You want to place your hands here. Where is it at? And then back here on the cheekbones. And you'll know when you touch that spot, it's going to give you relief. This may not work for everyone, but there is something going on. Massage that cheekbone, move the thumbs around, and use the pressure points up here. You are going through a reset, they say, a reset, and that is what's bringing on the headaches. And to work with, we're seeing one of the insectoid beings, but we're trying to figure out which one we are seeing. We want to say, work with the grasshoppers, they are the ones, the grasshopper beings are the ones that will help to clear this, reset the vibrations, the frequencies of it. And then it is almost symbolic as well, as grasshoppers leap forward, right? They leap forward. They don't jump backwards, they leap forward. And so they're going to be moving you forward. You're going to be in a more of a collective mindset. You're going to be more telepathically in tune. You're going to be able to move forward and do that, we believe, with more clarity, with more instruction. More information will be coming in for you. So if you are experiencing the headaches, of course, do what you need to do. If the headaches are severe and you need to go in and have a doctor look at that, please do that. But we do want to have you try those pressure points to help bring in this reset of energy. When we say reset, we're not saying, it's not like a game reset where you push reset and the whole game starts over. No, no, no. We're saying reset in the sense that it is taking old learned behaviors, old programs, and it is resetting them to some new ones. And so it is giving you outdated material is leaving and updated material is coming in. That is how we are seeing the reset. And others can ask for this as well if you want to call that in. We always suggest you call things in your highest and best good. And we always also suggest that you have your gatekeeper at large, right? And so that only the energy and the highest vibrations can be part of your experience. There are some of you that are really starting to come into your light language, whether you are drawing it, or rather you are seeing colors and frequencies and sounds, or you're speaking a language. You're really starting to come into it, and you're really starting to notice how the vibration of it makes you feel. And if you are somebody that works with a clientele as a healer, if you are not doing it yet, we are being asked to invite you to start using your light language in whatever form it is that it comes in for you, that it is time for you to start using that in your office, in your space, in your healing modalities, to bring in that light language so that not just you are benefiting from the frequencies of the language, which is fine. It is wonderful that you are benefiting from it, but that also you can share it with your clients and move their energy in a much more, what do we want to say? You are always clearing the energy, moving the energy, and setting the energy in its highest frequency. This will take it to another level. And so we invite you to play with that a little bit and move it to the next level. You're going to hear a lot of that from us in the next few months. Move it to the next level, move it to the next level. There are some of you right now, we can feel the chills running through our bodies. You needed to hear that. Move it to the next level. That is where everybody is. That is where Tracie is going as well. We want to move everybody to that next level. Bring it up. Start using it. Start expressing it. Start sharing it. We want this to get big and expansive and grow and share and bring in more and more of this beautiful collective. It is time for the world to really start to feel the vibration of your beauty. Do you want us to say that again? It is time for the world to feel the vibration of your beauty, your beauty. Each and every one of you is very special and very unique and very kind, and you bring in something very special into this planet. And we say to you, we want you all to be different. Why would we want you all to be different? Because if everybody is playing the same tune, then it just becomes a loud, obnoxious noise, right? But if everyone is playing a different tune, then it becomes a symphony, a harmony, a beauty, a vibration, of sound healing, of frequency healing, of vibrational healing. And so as each of you brings in your uniqueness, you are starting to understand now why it's so important to be unique. Because you need to be unique in order to be the frequency matched to the symphony of people that you are gathering with. You create your own beautiful arrangement of colors and vibrations and sounds and language. And you are all meant to be in the collectives that you are finding. So be unique. Your uniqueness is being called on right now, right? Very fun. So with that, we do want to bring in some light language since we brought it up, right? We want to bring that in with you. We want to bring that in right now as everybody is getting in this beautiful space, this beautiful vibration. It is time for everyone to level up, level up, level up. And then don't forget to tune in on Sunday when we come back to answer your questions, because we're very excited about doing that. And we are very excited about looking deeper into what it is that you would like to know or even help you to shift and move some energy around. And so as we do that with you, that will be quite exciting. So that will be on Sunday. So check that out, May 30th. Tracie is saying, give the dates because not everybody is watching this before Sunday, but May 30th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And as you as you tune into that, please do bring beautiful questions, but we do ask that your questions will not be political or vaccine related. We want them to be your questions or questions for the advancement of the collective and the beautiful new earth and all of that. And that is okay. Okay, so as we do that, we want you all to be focused on the mountains. Why? Because the mountains are sending off a beautiful frequency right now. They are so majestic and so beautiful, and the vibrations from the mountains and from the dragons that live within the mountains are all becoming very soothing, very, very embracing. And so we want you in your mind's eye to imagine that you are sitting with the mountains. Maybe you're up on the mountain in your favorite spot. Maybe you're sitting on a deck where you have a view of a mountain. Maybe you are sitting somewhere off in the distance where you can see several mountains from where you are. We don't know what your beautiful vision is, but we know that we want you to have it as seeing mountains. Maybe they're snow-capped mountains. Maybe they're just majestic and large and beautiful mountains. Maybe it's the idea of your mountains. Maybe it is mountains from other planetary systems that you have been on before. See how broad that can get. See how big you can make that. Bringing in the frequencies and the vibrations of the beautiful, majestic mountains. We call them in for you now. We call them in from the, we want to call them the ground crews, the underground crews. We want to call in those who are in the inner earth of the Palladian councils, those who are in the inner earth of the Lemurian councils, the Telos groups, the Nordic groups, the Ashtar, the Syrians, we are calling in that of the Bigfoot, we're calling in that of the dragons, we're calling in that of the Lyran councils, we are calling in all the vibrations and councils of that which is connected to you, which is also coming from inner earth and the mountains. We call it in, and it is coming up around each and every one of us as we are now really embracing who we are, why we are here, the magic that we came here to bring together as we collect and we grow and we collect and we grow, and we continue to awaken and awaken and awaken, and we keep adding to this beautiful collective, and we keep awakening and awakening even further. Asne shekoto faramashekewa und moshikete foro tabata pafashekata nutra makayanda esatatimiento to shikanda au tapahe semekwa. They call in the codes of the sun to come in upon us now, to enlighten us, to activate us, to bring us into our most recent downloads and activations. We call in the codes of the water. May they be blessed and may they be coming back into their healing qualities. We call in the codes of the air, the codes of the fire, the codes of the earth. We call in the codes of each and every one of you, because each and every one of you is unique, and your codes and your beauty and your abilities and your gifts are all rising up inside of you now as you are awakening. Ai Sophia Shomont Om. Sekatati be shono furo budita shimai. Un esekatabe arakorosho titelmayata. The third eye is expanding. The pineal gland is growing in its abilities to reach frequencies beyond that which you have known before, and allow for the clear communication to come in with that of the benevolent highest vibrational beings and yourself, your higher self, your God self, the source energy itself. You are one with it all. You are liquid moving. You are spirit moving. You are energy moving. You are the mind moving. You are the magic. You are the power. You are the grace. You are the compassion. You are the love. You are the magic being that you have been waiting for. Be the light within yourself. Let it shine. Let it be seen. Let it be heard. Let it be known. Ashe semeo korat mahaetai sul inekayetorosh maika. We bring this now to a close as we allow each and every one of you in your expansive, beautiful energy to go forward, to be the best version of yourselves that you can be, to move the energy around you into a frequency of high, beautiful vibrations so that those who come into that vibration next can be enlightened, moved, and transformed, and feel the encouragement, feel the answered prayers, feel the blessings, feel the magic that is in the air. May we all be a spark of that. And with that, we will bring Tracie back in. We thank you so much for watching the video and being a part of our journey. Okay. Wow. I always end up with all these like tears around my eyes at the end of these. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go integrate some of that. Don't forget that there is the new series starting. I'll put the link down below for that. And don't forget Sunday, May 30th, 2021, 1 p.m. Pacific time. We are going live and we're doing this for you. You can ask your questions and I'm excited about bringing that live. If this works out to be a good thing, we're going to try and do it more often. And find a way to squeeze that in my calendar, right? All right, you guys, love you so much. Thank you for all your support. Don't forget to click like, share, comment. All of it helps this channel grow and helps me to be able to bring to you guys all of this information and share with you. And I thank you so much for your support in your community in my life. It means the world to me. Love you all. Bye-bye.